What if I told you the biggest breakthrough for your mental health doesn't come in a pill or a therapy session, but from the way you sleep tonight? You're about to discover how to supercharge your brain, banish anxiety, boost memory, and even reduce the risk of depression with one habit that almost everyone overlooks. This isn't just about 8 hours. This is about sleep maxing, optimizing every minute you are asleep for peak mental wellness, emotional balance, and even brain performance. Welcome to Wellness Health Services Health Talks. I'm Dr. Joshua Derito, a family physician. I have interest in public health and cancer prevention and treatment. In this video, we are going to look at sleep maxing and how to sleep like your life depends on it. Because actually, your life is highly dependent on your sleep. So why is your sleep your brain's superpower? According to research published in the Lancet Psychiatry, poor sleep increases the risk of mental health 2 to 3 times. Yes, poor sleep increases your risk of getting mental illness 2 to 3 times. The rapid eye movement sleep is linked with emotional resilience, while deep and rapid eye sleep helps the brain to detox, repair, and reset. And so you need these 2 cycles of sleep, at least allowed 4 cycles in a night, and each lasts for about 90 minutes. And that's why it is necessary to sleep between 7 to 9 hours per night. Sleep deprivation shrinks the prefrontal cortex, the brain's CEO, while making the amygdala, the part that is associated with emotions, becomes hyperactive. And so you become more tense and you can become depressed. So chronic insomnia is linked to anxiety, depression, bipolar disorder, and also suicidal ideation. So if you have been chronically depressed from your sleep, then this comes along with other associated mental illnesses like depression, condition like bipolar mood disorder. And so what that means is that when you have poor sleep, it means you cope poorly, and this is the foundation of your mental problems. So what does science say about sleep maxing? The Harvard Medical School Sleep Division shows that sleep is essential for regulating dopamine, serotonin, and even cortisol. These are all key emotional stability hormones. A 2019 meta-analysis of 170,000 people confirmed that poor sleep doubles the risk of major depression. Studies also from the Stanford University and Oxford has also shown that there is a relationship between the cognitive behavioral strategies to improve sleep, which significantly reduce rumination, anxiety, and even panic attacks. So when you improve your sleep, then your chances of getting anxiety or panic attacks reduces significantly. So what are the pillars of sleep maxing? The circadian rhythm reset. So wake at the same time daily, even on weekends. So that means when you decide what time you want to wake up, then reset your clock backwards so that you can count to have at least 7 hours of sleep per night. Then it is important that you also get 30 minutes of sunlight immediately after waking in the early morning hours. This helps reset the circadian rhythm of sleep. Then avoid bright lights, what we call the blue lights, after 9 p.m. If you are sleeping around that time, then you need to avoid 1 hour before that. You need to to avoid the blue light. This include the television, the phones, because the blue light is the same as the sunlight, where the body and the brain recognizes that the presence of sunlight is time to be awake. So if you expose your mind to phone light just some hours before sleep, your brain does not differentiate between sunlight and this blue light from your phone, and so this might put you at risk of getting sleep. So then avoid screens 60 to 90 minutes before bed because of what I've explained. Then wind down to help you get to a sleeping mood by journaling. You can also practice a gratitude practice and also some light reading, not from your phone, but you can read a book from a physical book. Then avoid caffeine 6 hours before you are asleep, because that's the time that caffeine stays in your bloodstream. So if you are planning to sleep at 9, then you should avoid any caffeine from 2 p.m. Then the relationship between sleep and nutrition. Magnesium, which is from dark leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, is important in your melatonin release and helps you to get into a sleeping mode. Avoid highly processed sugars and processed carbohydrates at night, because these surge your glucose level in your blood, which might interfere with your sleep. Then you can track and optimize your sleep using wearables like sleep apps. You can also track your rapid eye movement sleep, deep sleep, and even heart rate variability in your sleep using apps. So what are some of the things that sabotage our sleep? Scrolling on social media, which releases a lot of dopamine, and this can interfere with your sleep. Then alcohol may make you sleepy, but it disrupts your sleep phases. Overworking and stress, which spikes cortisol, and it is your enemy to resetting your sleep. Then poor gut health. If you have anything that is causing inflammation and serotonin in imbalance, then this affects your melatonin production and leads to poor sleep. So poor sleep is not just about the mattress. It's about your lifestyle, your habits, and also your unhealed stress. So what are some of the things that you can do to sleep maximize? Let's look at it. 1, wake up at the same time every day. So, and then get 10 minutes of the morning sun after waking up. Avoid screens before bedtime. And then eat a sleep-friendly dinner. Avoid high sugars before sleep time. Introduce a relaxing ritual before you sleep. Like you can take a warm bath, you can read, and then track your sleep with an app or a journal. Then optimize your room, cool, dark, and quiet. Celebrate your wins, reflect, and adjust. So sleep is not the enemy of productivity. It is the fuel of greatness. Whether you're a student, a parent, a doctor, or a CEO, your best ideas, your calmest mind, your deepest love, and your longest life all begin in bed. So if you want more health maxing, brain boosting, sleep saving content, subscribe to the Wellness Health, to the Overall Health YouTube channel. Drop a comment. What is your biggest sleep strength right now? Share this with someone who hasn't had a full night's sleep in a month. Thank you.